Hi, I'm Leo with Primeline Products, and in this video I'm going to show you how to repair your damaged or worn out drawer track using our R-7144 drawer track repair kit, which comes complete with all the components necessary to complete the project. Some of the tools you may need to complete this project include a drill with a 3/32 inch drill bit, a hacksaw or coping saw, a tape measure, a rigid putty knife, a block of wood, Phillips head screwdriver, a hammer, a pair of wire cutters, and a pencil. First step is to carefully remove the drawer with the broken track so you can determine what tools you'll need. So you can clearly see this track is broken and worn down. I'll be using a Phillips screwdriver to remove it from this location, and at the same time I'll be removing these guides with a putty knife so I can replace it with the new saddles. I'm starting by removing these screws in the front and the bottom side of the track, and then we'll just lift it up and out. Once the old track is removed, inspect the existing backplate. If it's in good condition and it's the same design as our new one, then you should be good to go. This is designed to slide into the rear of the wooden track. If not, you'll need to remove the plate, install the new backplate at the level of the mark we've placed. The next step would be to slide this track into our rear backplate, making sure it's at the level of the mark. These holes on the plate are slotted so you can adjust it up or down. And we're inserting all the way in so that we can mark the underside at this edge so we can cut it. Now we're just going to cut our track down to length. I'm using a coping saw. The instructions also call out for a hacksaw. Either one will work. Because this is a direct replacement, all we're going to do with the track at this point is just make sure that we have the right fit. Our length is snug. We're going to hold off on installing the screws because we want to double check our measurement with the actual drawer. Okay, so the next step is to install these saddles. We're going to change out the old ones. This one's going to give us protection on the side wall as well as the bottom. To do that, I'm using my rigid putty knife. Sometimes these are in with staples. This one happens to be in with a little nail. So I'm lifting it up just enough where I can use the wire cutters to pry it up. The easiest way to install these saddles with the ring shank nail, what I did was I used a block and just kind of started that nail with a hammer. Makes it a whole lot easier, and then we just tap it into place. All you have to do for the drawer is to remove the existing backplate, replace it with the new one that comes in the kit, and all we did for this one was center it on the drawer, and these little tabs sit on the underside of the drawer. I pre-drilled the screw holes and mounted the screws, and this one's ready to go. Coming back to the track, we're going to set this now to the height that we measured, which was, on mine I measured 3/8 of an inch. We're already good in the back. This has been adjusted to our mark. So before I drill and install the screws on both sides here, I'm going to just test this, make sure it's going to be right where we need it, or if I need to make any minor adjustments. With the drawer here now in place, having presented it, I actually need to raise this a bit. So there it is. To fasten the track, I'm going to mark the holes on both sides through the metal brackets, so I can then remove the track and pre-drill it, which will prevent the wood from splitting once I insert the screws. To give you a better idea what I'm doing, these metal brackets, I'm marking these holes on the wood. Using my 3/32 drill bit, I'm going to drill out the center of these marks on both sides. Installing the track back into place, centered in the back. Drop it between the metal brackets down to where our holes line up, and I'm using the 3/8 inch screws that come provided in the kit. If your drawer is designed in such a way where the top of the track must set flush with the top of this horizontal bar, you'll have to cut the front of this bar with these dropout notches to allow for the track guide to be able to drop in and then slide. Well, that completes this project. Thank you for watching.